Hey guys, so today I wanted to talk a little bit about movie tattoos because I feel like they don't get enough credit, and I know me, myself, I am one of movie tattoos and TV show tattoos, stuff like that that some people don't think has meaning behind it. And I mean, as long as it means something to you, I say go for it, and that's what I've always felt. But people have always, tried to convince me otherwise, like, no, you're going to regret that, no, you don't want that, no, you're going to not want that when you're like 40 or whatever. But the truth is that, TV shows and movies, they can mean different things to people. Some people out there, and I know some other people like this because I'm one of those people as well, and I am one of those people as well, and I know for a fact that I live off of movies and TV shows. They help me communicate, like it's what I live off of. It's what helps me through problems and struggles in life. It's how I communicate, and it really helps me at the end of the day a lot. And at the end of the day, when you don't have anybody else, you have movies. And sometimes, yes, that can sound ridiculous to people who do have other people in their lives that are there for them all the time. But when you don't, you start to, at least this is what I'm picking out of it from my own experience, is that you start to look to, these movies for relief and therapy because they understand what you're going through, right? Not even the fictional characters. Like, obviously there's some that you relate to, or you could relate to situations in the movies, and that's with me, there's characters sometimes, other times there's situations, and maybe one or two of the things that the character does or a character does. So to me, that's like I said, it's how I communicate, it's how I relate to things, it's how I communicate new ideas too. Also, like, I'm constantly self-reflecting, and movies help with that. If you're constantly open to new ideas, you have a very creative mind, so when you watch a movie, it can give you a million more ideas, or a TV show. And so when it comes down to those things, tattoos can be an inspiration as well. And I feel like they really don't get enough credit because I got my Divergent tattoo for really personal, in-depth reasons that I talked about on this channel. I've already made a video about it. It's, actually, I don't even remember the title, but you'll know it. It's more about my tattoo, or the meaning behind my tattoo, something like that. But, I get really in-depth about it, and I go really deep into my personal life about it, and it does have a very personal meaning to me. And that's what people don't get sometimes, is that movie tattoos and TV show tattoos, song tattoos, tattoos of a person. I wouldn't get their face though, but like I was once thinking of getting the name of like one of the people that I look up to, but then I just realized I'll just buy their merch that they have out, because that would just, maybe I would regret it. I wasn't fully sold on the idea. It was just a thought and just an idea that I didn't decide to, fully really think about yet, because it's something that I could end up regretting. But when you are dead set on tattoos, do it, right? Like, just do it. Honestly, it can't hurt anything as long as you're old enough to decide things, and like what your true style is, what meaningful things are to you. That's when you can decide, right? Because you don't want to go and get a movie tattoo or a TV show tattoo just because you really like that show or movie or whatever, or even that song. But for me, I can say from my own experience that it is so much more than just the movie. My cat is making weird sounds, so if I get distracted, that is why. But truthfully, like my Divergent tattoo and the other movie and TV show tattoos that I want, which I think there's only one left that I actually want, but they all have deep, deep meanings and about my personal life, and they relate to me in some sort of way. I don't just come up with them and decide, oh, I really like this show, or oh, I really like this character, so I want to get a tattoo, or the same tattoo that they have, given this tattoo is actually in Divergent. But, like Divergent, for instance, has been through so much with me, and as has a few other movies that are mostly series or trilogies, whatever. They're kind of usually, it's funny because I don't really read books, and I'm not very good at remembering what I read with bigger books and lots of big paragraphs and shit, but So I have to kind of strongly rely on the movies, and so it's funny that all the movies I tend to like are based off of books. But, you know, the tattoo meanings go way more in depth than you would think. And if it is for a show or a movie, that doesn't mean that it's less meaningful, right? Like I said, I wouldn't recommend getting a movie or TV show tattoo just because you like that movie or TV show. But if you love it enough too, like Harry Potter, for example, you know, people do really connect well with it. It's not just something that they really love and, you know, they're a diehard fan. It's literally something that emotionally connects with them in some sort of way, whether they relate to a character, situations, doesn't matter. They might not even have either of those things, but it emotionally is connected to that person. So that is an emotionally connected and related tattoo to them. So there's nothing wrong with that. That is not a bad idea. And I wish that more people would understand that, especially like at a fair age to get a tattoo. Actually, I think it was like 16, 17, I don't even remember, but I think I was even maybe 18. I don't remember whatsoever. But I wanted a Harry Potter tattoo, and everyone was just convincing me not to fucking get it. Don't get it. Don't get it. You'll regret it, and you'll not like it like 5 years from now, 10 years from now, 20 years from now. And to this day, well, now the thing is that now I'm not sure what I want too much. Even with this tattoo, I fought myself on it so much because everyone was just like drilling it into my head that you're going to hate this, you're going to hate this, you're going to hate this, you don't know what you want, you don't know what you want my whole life. Everyone just doing that to me. So now this was a little hard to fucking get for me because I really had to push through that. And, you know, I also did a lot of psychic readings. You know, it was just something that I really had to self-discover with, and I don't regret it, and I don't think I ever will. I know myself well more than lots of people tend to think, but, you know, with you have to trust yourself with these things, and that's what people have tended to do to me over the years, is to teach me not to trust myself because they thought that they knew me better than I know myself. And so now when it came to getting a tattoo, I knew what I wanted, but I didn't know for sure because people have drilled it into my head to not trust my own judgment, and now I'm constantly struggling with that with multiple different things in multiple different areas, I guess would be better to say. And, you know, again, like this tattoo was one of them, but I got it, and I'm happy that I did, and I'll never regret it. But anyways, I do hope that this video gave you guys some insight. If you were thinking of getting a movie or TV show related tattoo or even a song, you know, it could be similar to that too. And, you know, people are judging you for it. Like, if it's emotionally connected to you, I see no harm in it personally. So yeah, if you guys enjoyed this video, be sure to leave a like and subscribe to my channel for more videos. And I will also, as always, link my main channel in the description below this video.